Hello, everyone. It's your friend the Nightwalker, and look at where we are. We're at the bottom of shelf number 1. Can you believe it? We started all the way up there. Now we're all the way down here. Don't get too excited though, because we have 2 more shelves to go. So yeah, this is going to be a while. So anyway, let's go ahead and we'll get started. Okay, the one thing you're going to notice about this bottom shelf is this is pretty much mostly my Arrow collection, and it's small compared to a lot of horror collectors. I'm not going to lie, but it's getting bigger. I got some stuff on pre-order and everything, so hopefully we'll do good. Start getting it back up there. So let's get going. We have Bloodbath. Picked this up for a really, really good deal. Couldn't believe it. And this is, see, look at that. That's a collector's edition too, with the box and everything. So yeah, I came across this, being an Arrow title and everything else. Yeah, I mean, just no way I could turn my back on that one. So yeah, I think you've probably seen another, like my room tour video, I do have the poster on the wall. Anyway, so yeah, so we got that one. We got Beyond Reanimator. Look at this thing. It's a brick. This thing is so cool, so awesome. Great movie too. Really love it. Wonderful edition. See, look at all that. Look how cool that is. And then something else. Yeah, really glad I was able to get my hands on this. Nice to have all 3 of the Reanimator movies on Blu-ray. So very happy about that. The limited edition Creepshow 2 in the case with the booklet. Yeah. Oh yeah. This was kind of a thing if I remember. I remember when this came out, the box edition was pretty limited, and that was the thing. I remember a lot of people really, really pissed off about scalpers, buying up all the copies because it was limited edition, buying up all the copies, and then turn around and selling them at ridiculous prices. But anyway, yeah, great sequel. Really enjoyed it. Had fun when I watched this in the theater as a little kid. So, wonderful. Really glad to have that one. Another one I'm really, really glad to get my hands on is, whoop, almost dropped it. The George Romero, Between Night and Dawn. 3 of the films that he made between Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. So, we got all 3 of them here. We got The Crazies, Season of the Witch, and There's Always Vanilla. I really like The Crazies. Season of the Witch is a great movie. I think it's really well done. I've reviewed it before, and that's the one movie, that was the thing. Like, when Romero was alive, may he rest in peace, but when he was alive, he always said that the one movie of his he really wanted to remake was Season of the Witch. And I just feel really bad he never got the chance to do that. There's Always Vanilla. Yeah, definitely not Romero's best work, but even he admitted that. But still, great to have all 3 of these movies from the master. And say, may he rest in peace. Just unfortunately, really, really is sad we couldn't get a copy of Martin in here. That would have been so awesome. Because Martin is really a brilliant movie. That movie's a masterpiece. At least I think it is. Now, you've seen this one pretty much in every horror video collector's movie library, and yes, I have it too. We have the, hold it up here, the Hellraiser, the Scarlet Box edition with Hellraiser's, hang on, Hellraiser 2, Hellbound, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. Yeah, I mean, this really takes the cake. I mean, my God, this is really one of the best editions, that anybody's ever put out of any movie. I know they got like collectible steelbooks out now and stuff, but no, I'm pretty well happy with this. This is amazing. All the bonus features and everything else is like such a wonderful edition. Was worth every penny I paid for it. So, The Hills Have Eyes. Glad to have this one. I know this is going to definitely put me in the minority, but I know that over the years, the popular opinion has come out that the remake of The Hills Have Eyes is much better than the original, and I don't go along with that at all. I really don't. I think this movie is much better. In my opinion, the third act is the only thing that saves that remake. The first two acts are just remaking Craven's movie, but just not doing it as well, in my opinion. And the third act, yeah, I mean, the third act of the remake, they really go balls out, which, I mean, that's great and all, but still, just, no. I'm sorry. I watched this movie so many times growing up, and, I'm a diehard Wes Craven fan, so I'll stick with this. So, yeah. Just my opinion. I think the original is better. Here we go. We got The Hills Have Eyes Part 2, which I need to review that for this channel. I reviewed it on the Body Bags channel. I need to review for this channel. But, yeah. Still, sequel. I'm not ashamed. Cool, the Reaper there. I'm not ashamed for the money that I put into it or anything like that. So, there you go. Yeah, I'm not saying too much about it because, like I said, I need to sit down and actually review it for this channel. And another Wes Craven masterpiece that I enjoy, The Last House on the Left. It rests on 13 acres of earth over the very center of hell. Great movie, classic, very disturbing, very, very gruesome and brilliant in my opinion. And, that's the thing. I know, a lot of people praise the remake. I don't. The remake is so watered down and just in my opinion, not very good. And I just didn't care for it. Then there was that movie Chaos, which was basically, that's the thing. I can't understand why people have sat here and tried to sell me on that movie. It's the unofficial remake of Last House on the Left. I didn't even want the official remake of Last House on the Left. Why the hell would I want an unofficial remake? I didn't like the official remake, and I didn't like Chaos. Okay, I'm a diehard Wes Craven fan. When it comes, if I want to watch Last House on the Left, this is what I'm going to watch. Okay, screw Chaos, screw the remake. This is what I'm going to stick with. That's just me. But I love this edition. I love the fact that they went so into detail on this. All the bonus features, plus they added more. I mean, my God, you couldn't ask for a better edition of a movie. It's really a shame a lot of studios don't even put that kind of work into this anymore. You got to have companies like Arrow or Scream Factory or Severin or Vinegar Syndrome or whoever to do it for them. But anyway, yeah. I love this edition. I'm proud to own it. Okay, Alice, Sweet Alice. Got this last Halloween. Yeah, I know. I lucked out too. I got it with the cool slipcover and everything. Got it last Halloween. They were having a sale at a Halloween sale at Zia Records, and yeah, no, at the time this was going for like $30, almost $35. I got it for $20, so not a bad deal if you ask me. But look at all those bonus features too. Is that cool or what? So, but anyway, yeah, great edition of this movie. Normally, this is one of those movies seems like you find in kind of like public domain collections and stuff like that. But yeah, glad to finally have it and have it in a great edition. Okay, we continue on. Now we got this wonderful, brilliant edition of Reanimator. The original, the classic, the one and only Reanimator. Another one that's a brick. Look at this thing. Beautiful. Look at all that, too. Look at all the trouble that Arrow went through for this edition. You can't ask for better than that. I mean, just about everything you could ever want on the movie Reanimator is right here. And this is a great edition, and I'm proud to own it. I'm so happy to have it. Reanimator is a great movie. It's a lot of fun. So, it's a classic. Yeah, so really a wonderful edition. Got Lucio Fulci's Don't Torture a Duckling. Very disturbing, shocking, creepy horror film. Also, too, loaded with bonus features. Great edition. Was lucky. Got it with the slipcover, too, so that's cool. So, yeah, really good. We got Takashi Miike's Audition. Very disturbing movie. I know usually that's like the popular opinion. Oh, the movie's really quite boring until you get to the climax of it. But anyway, still really nice to have it. Great edition of it. So happy to have that. Bloody Birthday. Just reviewed this for the Body Bags channel not too long ago. Need to redo it for this channel. But yeah, definitely one I definitely watched growing up. So 80s classic Chud. Hell yeah, Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. Totally classic 80s monster movie. So Eaten Alive. Yeah, here we go. Oh man, really in my opinion, underestimated Tobe Hooper film. May he rest in peace too, but look at all that good stuff on there. Early acting appearance by Robert Englund. Marilyn Burns from Texas Chainsaw comes back. You got even some name actors in here. You got Carolyn Jones, Morticia from the Addams Family. You got Jose Ferrer, or is it Mel Ferrer? I'm sorry. So Jose, yeah, Mel Ferrer and Stuart Whitman. So yeah, you got some name talent here. Neville Brand is the killer. So yeah, definitely a good one. Kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but instead of using a chainsaw to kill people, he uses a scythe and an alligator. So Horror Express. I'm really impressed with all the work and effort that they put into this, because usually Horror Express is one of those movies you can find it. It's very public domain, and you find it on like any like $1 DVD or $5 DVD collection from like Mill Creek or Echo Bridge or something like that. It's like, so yeah, to see them put this much work into this movie it's really impressive. Okay. Immoral Tales. Yeah, this movie is definitely one of my more popular reviews on my old channel, Cinema 77 Horror and Cult Film Lover. Yeah, this is like my second most popular reviewed movie after The Entity. So anyway, so yeah, just in case if you're ever interested, head on over to Cinema 77 Horror and Cult Film Lover and check out that review. But look at that too. So yeah, very naughty, disturbing little flick. The Initiation. Cool 80s slasher movie. You got, young Daphne Zuniga. Before she was Princess Vespa. And, yeah. Got Vera Miles from Psycho. Clu Gulager, I believe, is in this. Yeah, Clu Gulager. Yeah. Fun movie, though. Slasher movie takes place like in a mall, so good stuff. Island of Death, very disturbing movie. Nico Mastorakis, the director, writer of this movie, he said that the whole reason behind this movie was because he saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and he felt that Tobe Hooper whole thing about making Texas Chainsaw Massacre was he just wanted to make the most disturbing, shocking movie that he could, and so Mastorakis decided he wanted to take a shot at it and do the same thing himself, so he made this movie, and this movie has all kinds of wacky, wild stuff going on. You got incest, you got bestiality, you got, rape, you got all kinds of crazy, wild shit in this movie. So, yeah. Killing gays, killing, lesbians, things like that. So, yeah, so definitely not a very, if you're politically correct or you're SJW, yeah, you better stay away from this movie. You ain't gonna like this one too much. Microwave Massacre. I know this movie gets a ton of hate, and it's definitely considered one of the worst movies of all time. But I always enjoyed this movie. It's the comedy in it always made me laugh. And just, just some of the jokes, the way you got Jackie Vernon, everybody knows is Frosty the Snowman. And just some of his lines of dialogue in this movie is, he's so funny, I'm so hungry I can eat a whore, or, when he brings a woman home to that. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. But he brings a woman home that he's going to have sex with, and he says, "Here I come," and she's like, "You will soon." But I know, just funny movie, really cool, funny. And the one thing though I was going to say though is like Jackie Vernon in this movie, somehow he manages to live in the neighborhood with the most hot to trot, horny, good looking women. And, he starts bumping them all off, and he starts cooking them in his industrial microwave. That he starts eating them and stuff like that. It's like, where is this neighborhood? Where's this neighborhood with all these like really, really horny, hot to trot, ready to go women. Where is this neighborhood, you know? I want to know where it is, you know? Anyway, though, fun movie. Fun movie. The Mutilator, fun slasher movie. Pretty graphic and gruesome. Not the best slasher movie of all time, but no, it's got a little bit of a charm to it. So, fun stuff there. John Landis's first movie, Schlock. Fun film. Basically a funny take on kind of like shitty, cheesy monster movies and stuff. And yeah, it's got some good parts to it. Not as funny as I thought it would be, but still, it's not a bad movie by any means. The commentary on here, though, by John Landis and Rick Baker is hilarious, though. The two of them really, really do good in commentaries. They're very funny together. But yeah, basically John Landis himself dressing up in an ape costume and go around killing and terrorizing everybody, and lots of funny hilarity ensues. So anyway, yeah, good movie. I know. This is, a pretty pathetic Arrow collection, I know, but I'm working on it, okay? We got The Slayer. I know this movie's definitely hit and miss with a lot of people. I think it's okay. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest movie I've ever seen either. But, yeah, so what can I tell you? Slayer, good movie. It has almost like a Nightmare on Elm Street vibe to it, though, because it has to do with like killer and dreams and stuff like that. So, Brian, using the Society, I screwed up, man. I really should have got, when they had the nice big box, brick kind of collector's edition of it, I really should have got it, but I should have got them, but at least I have it. So this movie is insane. And I mean that in a good way. But yeah, the special effects in this movie are something else. They truly are. But oh yeah, you want gore, you want gruesome, gross, sticky grotesqueness. Yeah, this movie will do it for you. We got The Stuff. Larry Cohen's The Stuff. The late, great Larry Cohen. May he rest in peace. Fun movie. I really enjoyed this movie. Very black comedy, but, some good special effects, too. So, yeah, fun monster movie. I enjoyed it. So, anyway, yeah. Stuff. Happy to have that. And the last of my arrows, for at least for the moment, is Torso. Sergio Martino. So, yeah, pretty much you've seen every horror movie fan is going to pretty much have a copy of this in their collection. So, as do I. So, yeah, great giallo thriller. There we go. And that pretty much shows all my arrows. Okay, like I said, this is going to be pretty much my shortest shelf video ever, because now we got on Blu-ray, Season 1 and Season 2 of Under the Dome. The really, really appalling TV series based on Stephen King's book. And I know there's a Season 3. I'm going to pick it up just to be completist, but honestly, I don't like the series. I didn't think it was very good. I read the book. The book is amazing. Why couldn't they just do it more like the book? I don't understand that. But it is what it is. Like I said, I know I need to pick up Season 3 to complete the set. I'm just not really that anxious to get around to it. But one series I did complete my set on is Game of Thrones. So there you go. I got all 8 seasons of Game of Thrones. Even though I know the last season really didn't knock anybody's block off. Didn't really help anybody out. So, but anyway, that's pretty much about it. So anyway, that's going to pretty much do it. So that's the end of the first rack. So, like I said, pretty much just all my Arrow stuff and some TV series. And there we go. So anyway, now next week, we're going to start on shelf number 2. And we got a long way to go. Then we're going to work on shelf number 3. Don't worry about those blank spots up there, though. I'm definitely sure I'll have those filled by then. But anyway, that's pretty much going to do it. So if anybody took the time to watch all this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. There'll be weekly videos posted. And until then, this is your friend, the Nightwalker, wishing you a good night and take care. Bye-bye.